Hey everybody, it's a crochet. I am back in my regular spot. I am home. It is going to be a really long video because I have crochet finished objects, I have tons of whips, I have loom knitting whips, I have knitting whips, and I have stitch marker stuff to show you. So it's going to be a long video. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get going. So before I get started, my name's Elizabeth, and I live here with my Gram, my cat, my Pap, and my dog. This is episode 132, and before I get started, I want to say a huge thank you to my 768 subscribers. Seems like I can't get over 760 some, but it is what it is. So I have not taken my pills yet. I am going to do that right after this video. I should have taken them a while ago, but I didn't want to be a zombie. An update on my finger real quick. My finger is getting better. It is just swollen down here. As you can see, it still has a ring around it where I had my ring on. So it is getting better. It doesn't hurt, only down in this section. So yeah, I don't know what I did to it. It just swelled up one day and got really sore, and went to my chiropractor. He told me to cut my ring off, which is a good thing I did, because if you see in my post on Facebook, you would have seen how swelled up my finger was. So I have rings on my other ring finger, and I can get them off with no problem. That ring on my left hand was not coming off unless it was cut off. So let's just get right into it. Like I said, it's going to be a very long video. So I have 4 completed finished objects. I have one that I just need to sew the button on. So we'll do the finished objects first. So I finished the revisited box stitch blanket. Yes, it has a nub, and I don't know why. My pink one had one too. And this is in the puzzle yarn. This is just like corner to corner, but if you're like me and love corner to corner, but you can never get it square or rectangle, this is a perfect blanket for you. So I use a 6.5 millimeter hook for this blanket, and I used, well, I made the sweater with I had 3 skeins all together. I made the sweater with one, then I made the hat, and then the rest of it I used for the blanket. So made that. Then I finally finished my 50/50 solid granny regular granny blanket, baby blanket. I decided that with this one I am going to make a sweater. I have a really nice dark gray, and then I have a like deep purple and a hot pink. So I'm going to do the sweater in the dark gray, and then I'm going to do a row of purple and a row of hot pink on the bottom of it, of the sleeves and the body. And this is with mandala. And no, this is not mandala, this is cupcake yarn. And I use a 6 millimeter hook for this. And it came out pretty big. I used 2 full cakes. So I just went until I couldn't go anymore. And this is by Blossom Crochet. I love her 50/50 granny blankets. This one was super duper quick. I would have gotten it done a lot sooner, but I was working on like 15 other baby blankets, which you will see whenever I whenever I do my whips. So I made one of Ralph's cows. This is the 2-button cow. I think I did it on the wrong side though, but I think it's okay. Really like this. I have a purple one that I am working on now, and this one is called, and I forgot them over here. Jesus. Sorry about that. So this one is Springfield Silver, and I will get to the other one whenever I get to my whips. My other finished object is a hat that I designed by myself or on my own. It is following my Granny's crosswalk beanie, or this is Granny's crosswalk beanie, and it looks like this, and it is really blowing out. So it's and this hat, not to give too much away, I do have it out to 2 testers, Nicole from Addicted to Yarn and Andrea Jones on Facebook. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel or not, but they are testing it out. This is the child size, and I made notes in the pattern for it to be made into an adult size. I haven't made that one yet, but I made this one, which you can't really see because it is really blowing out. There you can kind of see. So yeah, it has cross stitches, and instead of 3 double crochet, it has just 2 double crochet. Alright, I'm gonna move the stitch marker stuff right there, because I will probably be doing that if I get some orders. But I have to show you guys stuff, because I went to Michael's and got some things. So this is kind of my half-finished object. I literally just finished it about 5 to 10 minutes ago. It is the little sweater. You're wondering why it's so big. That's because I used a big hook, and it is going to a 1-year-old, a little over a 1-year-old, so it's a lot bigger than it. So I made it with the band here. So I made it with Big Twist Rainbow Classic 100% acrylic yarn in the color pastels. It says it's a bulky 5. I did not count that as a bulky 5. I thought it was more like a worsted weight yarn, a little bit thicker worsted weight yarn. The only thing I need to do with this one is sew a button on it. I have no idea what button I'm going to put on it, but I need to also make a hat with a pom-pom on it, so I will work on that tomorrow so I can get that out, to give it to my gram so she can give it to the recipient. My next my next whip is a baby blanket. And this is also the boxed, revisited box stitch by Fiber Spider. If, I'm gonna write that down actually. Okay. Box stitch. And we need 50-50 blanket. And I will do link the baby sweater. So I am using mandala and liger. So I have that. My stomach's not feeling the greatest, but I'm just going to push through. I think it's just because I just ate something and my stomach's a little upset, so. Then I have, this is another baby blanket, and this one is like the Call the Midwife blanket, but instead of doing the little, I think it looks like a cross, I am actually doing dragonflies instead of the crosses. So, and I am using Mandala Baby in the colorway Neverland. I have 2 of this, so I will. This blanket, for me, seems like it's a kind of by yourself blanket. Don't talk to me because you have to do some counting. And I tried to work on it when I was at my mom's, but it just wasn't really working that way because my great-gram was asking like 50 questions and I was trying to count, and every time I'd start counting she'd ask another question, so it didn't get me very far. Next, I am, for all of these mandala and cupcake blankets, I am using a 6mm hook. It seems to work the best for me. And I am making a star blanket, which this is rippling and it doesn't bother me. I showed this before and I was right where that one stitch marker is. Where is it? I was right here. I was just starting a row. So maybe pretty far on it. I am using cupcake yarn in the colorway Happy Dance. So I'm just going to get into the blue and then I will be on to the white. I think it's also because it's really hot in here. I do have my air conditioner on, but it doesn't seem like it's really doing anything. The next blanket I am working on, I think is just going to be I don't know if it's going to be a baby blanket or a lapcan. It's one that I'm kind of just making up as I go. So this is what it looks like. You have granny stitches down here, then you have V-stitches. And I'm not sure what these ones are called, but the little baubles. And then V-stitches, granny stitch, V-stitch. If you can't tell, I really like the V-stitch. It's like in almost all of my blanket patterns. Except for I think one of them, which is the granny crosswalk blanket. Alright, that one I'm going to show in a minute. The next one is one of my own designs also. It is the Granny V's baby blanket. I haven't made one of those in a while. And I am using the cupcake yarn Peas and Carrots. So, I mended like the really, really dark green. And this is all I have left of the first cake. And then I have another full cake. So I will add that and make that into a baby blanket, hopefully. Trying to get a lot of baby blankets to donate to the hospital. And I have, this is the cow that I have going on of Rel's. This color is Joliet Iris, I think. Is that how you say that? I'm not going to focus today. Yeah, there we go, kinda. However you say that. So I'm on my last row, which is down here. And then I will do the ribbing and all of that. So pretty excited to get that one finished. My last crochet project, or my last crochet whip, is a selfish whip. And if you watched one of the videos that I made at my mom's, I was feeling guilty for working on it, because I feel like I should be working on other things. And some people say they do feel guilty working on selfish projects. Some say, no, we deserve, like Mandy, my friend Mandy, who is Pants Crochet Creations, she said we deserve something ourselves. So, nothing really to show, just a big, long, endless rectangle. This is eventually going to be a shrug for myself. And I'm using I think 6 for that also. Yeah, I'm using a 6 for that also. And it's in the color, deep teal. I got it at Walmart. I have 2 more full skeins of this, so I'm hoping that will be enough, and I won't have to go out and buy another skein. My next project is a knitting project. I got back into knitting a little bit, and I am making a hat, which is what I knit. I am making a hat with Burnett Pop in the Scarlet Sizzle, and knitting is slow for me. Like Ross from Smells Like Yarn, I don't know how he can knit a hat within a couple hours. But like I said, I just got back into knitting, so this is my hat. So that marker, little heart marker, was where I was the last time I showed it, which was a long time ago. I kind of put it in hibernation for a while, but then I decided that I wanted to get back into it. So I can't find my 16-inch circular needles, so I ordered 17-inch circular needles, and this time I got the US sizes, not the not the other ones, or the ones from China. I actually got the United States ones. And then this one, I literally just have the cuff. I just have the brim done. And I don't know about you guys when you knit hats, but I don't like a really, really long brim on mine. And these hats probably won't be for myself. But, yeah. So, and I have most of the parts for a 0 levy. I have the nose, or no, I don't have, I have the eyes, and I have the little blanket part, but other than that, that's all I got. Okay. Now we are into the loom knit projects. I got my looms back out a while ago because I needed a break from crochet, and I got these humongous bags from UJet, and they work really, really nice for loom knit projects that you want to keep hidden, or organized, I guess. So on this one, I am making a hat, and it's a little tangled, but that's okay. So I'm making a hat with this one, and all I have done right now is I'm working on the brim, so it's not really that much to see. I am going to do a folded brim on this one, so So I'm just doing E-wrap. And Kayla, since you loom knit a lot, how do you get yourself when you do E-wrap? Like where your row ends and your row begins, how do you get it not to have a ladder? Like, do you have to do like a special stitch? Or do you just have to pull really, really tight that you almost break your pegs? Is what I want to know. And then my second loom knit project is I have this big bag of scraps. So I decided that I was going to cast on a loom knit scarf to use them up. And next year, give it to the homeless. And I wasn't sure I was going to like this idea because I've never really done anything like it before. Usually when I do scarves, I make them on the 12 peg long, or the long loom, which is 12 pegs on each side. But I decided for this one, I was just going to use a round loom and use double strands. And I actually like it. It's a lot thicker. It's a little thick. But for the homeless shelter, I figured that would be perfect. So, yeah, that's what I have so far. I have this little ball here. And then I have the rest of this. And when I run out, I'm just going to tie a new one on and use them up that way. So that is that one. And then this is another scarf that I am working on. And it is actually on the long loom. And I'm just doing a figure 8 stitch. And which is usually what I do for a scarf. But I am using two big skeins. So I'm using this one. It's the Craft Smart yarn, Never Enough. And on the variegated, there is 601 yards. And this colorway is called Pink, Coral, and Rose. So I have that one. And then I have the solid, which is just coral. And in this one, there is 716 yards. So, those are some of my loom knit projects. I have other ones, but I'm just not feeling them right now. So, chances are I might rip them out and start something that I'm actually going to like. But as of right now, they're just sitting in a corner, literally. Like pretty much on a timeout. So, that is my loom knit projects. Okay, so that is all of my yarn related stuff. Now I am going to get into stitch markers. So, Adele, you asked me what if I had glow. I think it was Adele. I'm pretty sure it was Adele. You asked me if I had any glow-in-the-dark beads. I do. And these are the ones that I have. So, I think, you know what I'm just going to do? Instead of me trying to, like, not spill these, I think it would just be better, just for safety precautions, to kind of tape up the lid so that I don't spill those all over. And then if you want to see them up close, okay, so here we go. That's better, that my hand's not in the way. Although this sticker is driving me absolutely crazy because you can't see what is under it. Basically, okay, this way. You would swear to God this is my first podcast. Okay, so we're just going to show you this way. So, I will need to use smaller beads so that these ones do not come off. So, if you have a specific color that you want me to use, for like the stoppers, then just let me know. But I have the little pony beads, and then I have some star ones, and I have I don't really know. There's little round ones in there too, you can see. And then there's a lot of them in the front. So there's ones with the sun. There is ones with the planet. That one right there I think has a moon on it. Trying to see if I can. Hope I don't wake my grandparents up. Because I'm really noisy when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I think there might be one that has shooting stars on it. But of course... yeah, okay. Okay. I'm really trying to get that one to come down. And you know what? I'm just going to... I want to show you this. Okay. So, I'll just show you what they are. So I have these ones that have the planets. Or some of the... or a planet. Then I have these ones that have the sun on. I have this one that has the shooting star. And now I can't seem... oh, here we go. And this one right here, who is the moon and the star. And then I have actual stars. And I have little, like, shaped, like, sphere ones, but they have, like, textures to them. I have little round ones. And then I have the little pony beads. And these all glow in the dark. And actually, I do have some that I did make. I do have some already made up that has the... oh, let me try to find them. This thing is a mess. I need to figure out a better organization for my stitch markers because these ones are a complete mess. Or this thing is a complete mess. So just bear with me until... oh, there we go. Here they are. These ones are just actual stitch markers. They do have the lever backs on them. So I have these ones, like this one right here has a planet on it. And then I have these little ones who has like little hearts on. I can get it to... okay. Little hearts on it. And I have this one who has a little star. And then I have 6 of them, I think, with the hearts in beads. Come on, work with me here. And then I have this one with a... you can see that shooting star. And then, like I said, I have 6 with the shooting, or with the hearts. And then I have another star one that glows in the dark. So, if you're interested in these ones, let me know. And I did get more leverbacks. So there's 100 in here. So if you want leverbacks, please let me know. So just, I don't even know if I want to go into them real quick. So I have the one little bigger lobster class with split rings. So I have this set of angels here. They go from, there's a couple 5s, couple 6s, a 7, 8, 9, and 10. And they're the different colored angels. And then there is this set here, and they're letters. They're letters, and they start from C and go all the way up to L, and they have green angels. And then I have a set that they have a couple H's, a couple I's, a couple J's, a couple K's, an L, M, and N. And they're the little elephants. Also, I upped the price of my stitch markers. They are now $1 instead of the 50 cents. And I have some knit ones. These are the metric sizes. It goes from a 2 all the way up to a 5. And there is those. And then I have this little set that is letters, and they're on lobster clasps, and it starts at C all the way up to L, and they have purple beads on. Then I have this knit set that has a knit, a right side, a wrong side, and I think these are the US measures. It goes from 0 all the way up to 7, I think. So there's those ones. They're knit. And then I have, whoops, I just dropped one literally. These are also knit. They have one knit, one wrong side, and one right side. And then it has 0, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah. And they have little clear blue ones. And then I told you this was going to be a long video. I have crochet ones, and it starts at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for the short ones. My back is killing me. I was at my mom's, and my pap and Graham came up to get me, and we went out and cleaned our shop up a little bit. And I can definitely tell. This one has I think 6 stitch or 5 actual markers, and then, or no, 6 hook markers and 4 regular stitch markers. So it goes from a 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, and I think there's there's 7 and 8. But that's what they look like. They are on lever backs. Sorry if I'm boring you guys. I just wanted to let you know what all I have in case you were interested in any of them. These ones are really short. They're for knitting. They're just really pretty beads. So I have those. Like I said, my box is ridiculously messy. And then I have this set that has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Where's that little set? And this one has 1, 2. It has 8 regular markers and then 2 regular stitch markers. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it in my back and my shoulders. And then this one has a wrong side, right side. They're for knitting, and then it has one that says knit. And then there is a couple markers, or a couple regular stitch markers. So that's literally all I'm going to show you. I am going to show you what all I have left. And you don't always have to get the same thing. Like if you wanted a couple turtles, a couple butterflies, you know, a couple skulls, that is completely fine. You can definitely do that. Like, you don't have to get the same thing if you don't want to. I would be happy to, you know, break it down, you know, mix it up. I can definitely do that. I don't want to put this too far because I definitely got to do some organization in there. Okay, so the stuff that I have left from my previous Michael haul is I still have 1 string of these, but I got another one. So it has 8 big ones and 7 little ones. So I still have those. I still have a string of 7 turtles, but I got more of these also. I still have a string of elephants. I still have quite a bit of those. I have a string of blue angels. And I also have 3 extra angel or butterflies. I have this many skulls, and yes, I know they're upside down. I still have that many skulls. I have a whole set of angel wings that I can make my own angels. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 red angels left. I have... Oh my, this is tangled. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 purple angels left, and I think I got another one. I have all of my... I have a full string of gold angels. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 white. I have 8 white ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pink. And I have a lot of blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 more blue angels, plus I have another full one. And then I have these butterflies that are just little metal ones. So I have those. So those are the ones that I had before, or that I have left over. Now these are, I'm gonna show you the ones that I got now. I just got. But before I do that, I want to tell you exactly how much I spent. So I thought my bill was going, I had $53 to spend. And I thought my bill was going to be a lot more expensive than what it was. But the red ones, if you go into Michael's in the strung beads section, they have green for, or no, red for $3.99, green for $5.99, and then I think brown for $7.99. Well, the green one, or the red ones, were the ones that were, all of the string beads were marked half off. So the ones that I got a lot of, I think, are the red ones because they were a lot cheaper. So all of the ones that I got were $2.99 except for maybe a few of them. So my first transaction was my total was $31.70, and the amount I qualified for discount was $59.90. I saved $30 on the first transaction. Then when I realized I had a lot more money left, I went back and got more. So the second total was $16.88. My amount qualified for discount was $31.92. So I saved $16. So one trip to Michael's with my beads on sale, I saved $46. That was pretty much my whole entire trip. Or my whole entire money, I guess. So I think I did pretty good. So what did I get? A lot. I think I totaled 18 strings of beads. So the first ones I got were these really, really pretty blue ones. They're kind of like teardrops, but they have like, it's like kind of greenish, kind of yellowish little swirls in them, and I thought they were really, really pretty. So I got those. I also got these really pretty ones. They are a blue bead, but they have like wire mesh going around them, and I thought they were really pretty. Then I got another purple string of angels, because angels seem to do a lot. I got some dragonfly wings to make my own dragonflies. I got green dragonflies, which I thought were really pretty. I'm not even showing you them. There they are. I got different skulls. I got these white ones this time that I thought were really cool. Then I got these little hearts that I thought were really pretty. I'm not showing you, am I? No, there we go. Then, like I said, I got another string of the butterflies. Like I said, there is 8 big ones and 7 little ones. I got 3, since angels seem to be my big seller, I got 3 sets of the colored angels, so I now have 4 sets of them. And like I said, I can mix and match. I got another set string of the little turtles. I got some crosses because I thought they were really pretty. And the last ones that I got was, I got 5 of these because there is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a string that I thought were super duper cute, as I know a lot of us have dogs and cats. So I got 5 strings of paw prints that I will take off the chain and use them. So I thought, like I said, I got 5 of them, so I have 40 of them. There's 9 on each, and 5 times 9 is 40. So I thought they were really cute. And like I said, I will be glad to mix and match. Like if you want, you know, a couple turtles, a couple butterflies, a couple dragonflies, a couple skulls, I will gladly do that. That is not a problem. So that is all of my stitch marker stuff. If you want any, please let me know. I am in the process. Well, I did order them. It's just it is taking a while for me to get them. I should get them the first week of December. But I ordered some Christmas charms, and I got 200 of them coming. So if you want some Christmas charms, they will be coming soon in the mail, hopefully. I think it said the first week of December. So be on the lookout for those. When I get them, I will definitely show you guys. But other than that, I think I'm good. I am going to organize my container. I need to put things in certain spots, and if you guys have any idea of better organizing this mess, please let me know. But I'm going to try to kind of get a handle on it. And so yeah, that is everything for now, and I will talk to you guys again hopefully this coming weekend. By the way, today it is 12:55 p.m. It is the 23rd of November. So yeah, November's almost over. So that's it for now, guys, and I will talk to you guys again, like I said, probably Friday or Saturday. So have a great weekend, and bye.